Welcome to Marriage and Life Stories with Kansiime. And to all our returning guests, thank you so much. All of you who have subscribed, thank you. Thank you so much. To you who are new and you're coming here for the first time, you're welcome. Thank you so much. And I will ask kindly all of you, the returning guests who have not subscribed, the new guests who have just come in, look at the subscribe button and subscribe. That is the energy that I get to churn for you more and more of my life stories, of these videos that I give you every other day. These are things that have worked for me. To those of you who do not know me, at one time I blew up. I was a size 22. Yes, size 22, and I think I was in my 30s. And during that time, my health was so bad. My heart was failing. I remember going to Mulago and they were telling me, oh, your heart is so bad. I resigned my job. I sat at home. And those days, the India was not there. And even if it was not there, even if it was there was no money. There was no money for me to go. And so I sat home. And as I sat home and was going through the inflammation, I was told my heart was inflamed on one side, the fats were too many, the cholesterol was so high. As I sat there and waiting for, taking the medication and waiting for that time when things would fail, my mind woke up. And at that time, I had even started forgetting. I would forget everything. I would sit down and try to remember where I kept something, and then I would give up. I would sit down and try to remember the name of a relative, and I could not. And my memory was going. My heart was bad. The pressure was so high. My size was so big. And I went on a research. I consulted one online doctor who, of course, you pay so much money to consult with him. I got his books. That was my consultation. I had to buy his books. One of the books was What Would Jesus Eat? And I was fighting on how I can do away with this weight, how I can regain my memory, how I can, trim down and lose all those fats that were in my body. And so eventually my heart recovered. The inflammation went. I lost the weight, the cholesterol, and the best of all things, I regained my memory, which I was losing. I remember they used to tell me so many supplements that I would take supplements and more supplements. But eventually, I found something from this very, they are called health doctors. They are trained doctors, PhD holder in medicine, but he specialized in treating people with food. And so I learned about this recipe that I'm sharing with you today, the recipe for memory loss. Some of you may never have seen this, but as we go through it, you're going to see how we make it, and then you can go ahead and make this recipe for yourself. Sorry, I'm picking something. That's why you're losing my face. So the recipe we are using today to recover memory loss. These are recipes that have power to build for you new brain cells. For ladies who are growing and you find you're forgetting, it's not normal. You start by forgetting, then you get to a level that is memory loss. Then from forgetting to memory loss, then to dementia. That is when you even forget about your life completely, you forget about your childhood, you get into a depression, you even get to that level where you are shivering, you're shaking all the time, you cannot remember anything, you are just someone there. And nobody wants to get into their old age in that. So, can we reverse memory loss? Yes. Let me check my sound again. I hope I am audible enough. Can we revert memory loss? Yes, we can reverse it. Sorry, not revert. We can reverse memory loss by this simple. Okay, this packet was full, but I've already chopped some so that we catch up with time. Now, this is what we call walnut. If you look at it, it has the shape of a human brain. That's how walnuts look like. I guess many of you have seen them in health food stores. I prefer to buy from health food stores because I can select which one is organic, which one has GMO, which one has. So that's where I pick from. So this is walnut. It has the shape of the brain, and you look at its color, and it's just fresh. Okay, that's walnut. Now, the second, you see, I'm using wooden spoons. The second ingredient, which is the base, is this. This is organic honey. You see it crystallizing even at the end. The one I told you, I buy this whole big 1 liter. It smells heavenly. So I stir it with this wooden spoon. It's organic. It's very good. It's harvested with smoke, not chemicals. That's what I like. So we have walnut. We have this organic honey. Let me pour it in my container. Now this container is not plastic. This container is what is the name now? I've forgotten. But it is PBA free. PBA is the cancer-causing agent in plastics. But this container is PBA free and it's not glass. It's something, I've forgotten how, is it melamine or something? But it is PBA free. So whenever you're using containers, look for glass or PBA free containers and use them. So I'm going to pour about 250 ml of this honey into this container. Okay, that's it. That's yummy. Okay, I'll put my spoon back. So this is around 250 ml of honey. Now, the most important ingredient is this. This is organic hemp oil. Hemp. Now, hemp, if you want something that repairs brain cells, is this hemp oil. It repairs brain cells, it increases memory, it just does a lot of miracles in the life of the brain. So what you do, it is regulated, of course. You have to buy it from people who are licensed to sell you this, and you don't abuse it. So we are going to use half of this. This is about 20 ml, not 20. Okay, can be 50. It's around there, less than 100. Okay, so we put that much. Okay, it's an excellent something for the brain, something for relaxing your entire system. It has everything that the body needs. I can even use it on my face, in my hair. I can even put it there so that it sinks in my body, and that is hemp oil. So in this too, remember we are working on your brain, building new cells, avoiding cancers and all those other things that come. So this is hemp oil, and this is honey. Now, here on this chopping board, I've chopped some. This is I use this knife to chop. You cannot see it. You first chop them nicely to chop the walnut. Okay, so I've chopped my walnut. It's now well done, and it is here. So in the organic honey, organic hemp oil, I am going to add in walnut. If you have a child who is at school and is struggling with memory, they cannot remember. These are children who are now watching TV so much, and their concentration span has gone so low. This is the remedy for that forgetfulness. And ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to be a forgetful um, father or forgetful mother. And it doesn't only work work on forgetfulness. It is also a remedy for the cancers that originate from the blood, that originate from those cells that have gone bad. So, if you really want something that is good, that is going to work for you, look for these ingredients. Okay, just be done and show you the finished product. And please make this. You do not have to pay so much money in medical things. But also remember that I'm not a medical doctor. I want to share with you what has been researched by doctors qualified, and I have used it and it has worked for me. This is it. Okay, so we're going to mix it well. We are mixing hemp oil, we are mixing walnut, and we are mixing it in honey. Okay. Now, after mixing this, and this is how it looks like, walnut works so well when you have mixed it in honey and this hemp, and then you give it 3 weeks. We give it 3 weeks. Okay, this is how it looks like. So we will give this mixture 3 weeks. Now, you cover it with a net. Don't put a container. The cover is this one for this container, but I will not put this cover. I'm going to look for a net that allows breathing and covers for the flies not to come there. Of course, flies cannot even tamper with honey because it has properties that destroys them. So I will keep this covered with a net and put it where there is light. And in the morning, when there is little light, little sunlight, I will take it outside and let it absorb the vitamin D from the sun, and then I will bring it back to the house. Now, after 3 weeks, I will cover it properly, and then I will be taking 2 spoons in the morning and 2 spoons before I go to bed. Now, this one will last me for more than a month. And it's not a must that you take it every day. You take it, breathe, but when you get used to taking this and you're feeling the energy in your brain, you're feeling the goodness that is coming by taking this, the health, the bloated stomach going, and this giving your stomach good things, good enzymes to digest your food, then you would want to take it. And so this is it. It worked for me. From that time when things were really not good for me, it worked for me. I regained my memory. I am now 53 years, but I think my memory is much better than when I was 30 years. And the things that used to perturb me on skin, on other, emotions, low energy, those things have gone. So this is our remedy for memory loss, which normally grows into Alzheimer's and then eventually grows into dementia, then grows into Alzheimer. We don't want to be old women and old men that will be difficult to look after when we are old because we have lost memory. So I beg you, take care of your health and do yourself good using natural remedies so that you can live a long life. All this walnut has a chemical called selenium. Now, to people who are struggling with immunity, selenium is very important for you. So take this and grow in health and in better health. God bless you. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. I beg you, please subscribe. I'll be very happy. God bless you.